Hello, everybody. Welcome to this session on IBM Skills Build program. Till now, we have seen about the overall introduction about this IBM Skills Build program and how to navigate through this learning portal. If any of you have not yet seen those videos, I strongly recommend you to first go through those videos. The links are given in the description. That will give you a good understanding of about this program and how to navigate this website. And once you have done that, the next important step is to start doing some learning courses. So as I explained in my earlier video, there are so many courses that you can search by yourself in the search bar here and keep doing your courses. Just to give you the initial guidance, today I'll be talking about two courses that you can do, which is relevant to every person, irrespective of the course you have done, whatever graduation or post-graduation you have done. These two skills are very, very important, not right at this stage of your early part of your career, even throughout your career. And these two skills are how to write a resume and about interviewing skills. And remember, it is an ongoing learning, right? It's not like I've learned how to resume today. That's the end of it. You'll keep on learning as you interact with more people, and as you gain more experience, you'll get better and better. So that's always there. The learning process never stops. So let me start with about the resume writing. So this is the homepage of IBM Skills Build portal, as you have already seen. So in the search bar, type writing a good resume. And when you enter, it will show several learning activities that you can take up. So as an example, I'll talk you through this one particular learning activity, which is known as what does a good resume look like. Once you click this, it will open up a page which leads you to this particular page. And this is nothing but a write-up, a very detailed write-up written by a few experts about how a good resume should look like, or what does a good resume looks like. And you can read through it. They've even given a simple activity that you can create your own resume. And they've even given certain formats. If you click, it will take you to another page where there are much more detailed information about some templates and further tips on the kind of format that you need to use and so on. So like this, I'm just scrolling down the page just to give you an idea. Of course, you should read through it steadily and properly. And there is no time pressure. As I keep saying, don't worry whether I should complete reading this in 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes. You can take as long as you want. If you have not understood, read that paragraph again and again and again. So there is no tracking of time. So don't worry about that. So the key point is understanding what are the key aspects that are involved in terms of the kind of keywords you should use and the samples that they've given, how to highlight your skills, how to write down your employment history. There is a way typically you write down always the most latest working experience first, and then you go backwards in time. So like this, there are some simple tips. I'll leave this part to you. The intention is not to read through this paragraphs in this session. You can do that for yourself. It's pretty straightforward. So once you have completed that, okay, and when you go back to this, let's say if I click this, then it goes to this page. And when you go to this activity, that's when it goes to the page that I showed you. And when you come back to that page, it will prompt you. Okay, let me show that. So once you have clicked that, it has opened the same page. And when you go back, you see it asks, did you complete this activity? If you have genuinely read through the full page, you can say, yes, mark complete. If you have not yet read it fully, due to constraint of time, you have to stop midway for any reason, you can say, not yet, add to queue. So then what happens, you don't have to search for this again. As I showed you in the earlier video, if you go to your learning and your queue, this will be available. So now I am not clicking yes, mark complete, because I myself, I want to read it properly to do justice to it. But once you click mark complete, then it will be recorded in the database that you have completed this course. So please remember, clicking this mark complete is important to recognize that you have completed the course, and do that once you have completely gone through it. So once you take up a learning activity, see to it that you complete it. The best thing is to complete in the same day. If it is a little longer, take 1 or 2 days max, but complete it. And once you have completed it, you will get a box like this as I'm showing you, and click this. So then it gets recorded. So right now I'm just closing it. And once you complete that, if you go to learning and your completion, you will see that particular topic. By the way, these are some other courses I have completed. I'm just showing as an example. Likewise, that resume topic will come for you once you have completed here. And when you click on that, it opens up a page like this. And when you go to actions and say view completion certificate, see, this is the digital certificate we were talking about. So completion certificate, this is to certify Ravi Shankar has completed so and so. So if you completed the resume writing, that topic will come. So these are some unique numbers and all of that. You can share this in any social media platform. If you want, you can print this, save it as a PDF, and you can print it. So this is how the digital certificate looks like. So this is about resume writing. Second, another topic I strongly encourage and I want all of you to go through is about interview skills. So if I type interview skills and press enter, similarly, you get different write-ups, different videos about interview skills. Most of these are short ones, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. I'll just again show you one example here. But I strongly recommend you take up this learning plan. This is a very detailed one. When you click that, there will be furthermore smaller modules inside that, which adds up to 2 hours, 15 minutes. So you can do it over a period of 2-3 days. So here, similarly, let's say I click on what to wear the best job interview attire, right? If I click that, again, it opens up a page, what to wear the best job interview attire. Basically, it's all about the dress code. What kind of dress code you need to be wearing when you are attending an interview. And remember, in the current times, when we're talking about virtual interviews, there are so many cases of virtual interviews happening now. Don't take that lightly, because that will also be through a video conference. So you have to get dressed the way you would go physically to an office, right? You may not wear shoes, that's the only difference, but please get dressed as exactly as you would go physically to an office. It makes a lot of difference. Don't take that casually. Don't be in an informal dress, right? Because it will be a video conference and you will still be judged on the way you present yourself physically and all of that. So likewise, you go to this activity. Again, it opens up a page. Again, there's a lot of write-up. There are videos. Go through that in detail. Once you have completed it, when you go back, same dialog pops up, right? As we have seen earlier. Did you complete this activity? If you have gone through the video, if you have understood, you can say click yes, and that is what gets marked as complete. No, add to the queue. And one more point, just because you have marked it as yes, it doesn't mean you can never ever go through it again, right? Let's say you went through the course, you have sort of understood it, and you marked it as complete. After 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or after 1 month, you feel you want to refresh it, right? Let's say that's when you're actually attending an interview. You want to refresh it. You can always go to your completion section that I showed, and again, you can click and go through the same content. So please remember, just because you have completed a course doesn't mean you cannot go through it again. You can go through any number of times, and nobody is tracking that. You will not be questioned, why are you going through the same course again and again, right? So you are always welcome to do that. So again, I'll not click mark complete because I have to do justice to it. So I'm clicking close. So these are the 2 simple topics I strongly encourage all of you to do as a starting point about resume writing and attending interviews. As I said, these are 2 basic skills everyone need to possess, whatever may be your profession or qualification. And once you complete that, you can do other courses, which I'll talk in the next video. And even within this resume writing and interview skills, as you have seen, there are so many learning activities, so many of them. At least do 3 to 5, right, in each topic. So that will give you a good understanding. As an example, in this video, I just clicked on one of them. But once you complete one learning activity on resume writing, go through 3, 4 others, right? So that will give you a complete understanding about that topic. So with that, I'll conclude today's session. Again, wish you all the best and make use of this platform to its ultimate extent. Thank you.